World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day. This is World News in 5 here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service. New U.S. tariffs on Chinese goods went into effect on Tuesday, and in retaliation, China quickly announced tariffs on U.S. imports. According to a report by the Voice of America, China said it would impose 15% tariffs on U.S. coal and liquefied natural gas, as well as 10% tariffs on crude oil, agricultural machinery, and some automobiles. The U.S. measures involve a 10% tariff on all Chinese goods, with Trump announced in an effort to pressure China to take action to prevent fentanyl smuggling into the United States. It could be recalled that the U.S. government has identified China as a major source of the precursor chemicals used by Mexican drug cartels to manufacture fentanyl. Meanwhile, China has said it has taken steps to crack down on the industry and illicit drug trade. In other news overseas, El Salvador has offered to take in criminals deported from the United States, including those with U.S. citizenship, and house them in its mega jail. The BBC reported that the deal was announced after U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio met Salvadorian President Nayib Bukele during his visit to the Central American nation. Bukele said he had offered the U.S. the opportunity to outsource part of its prison system. Rubio then stated the U.S. was profoundly grateful to Bukele, adding that no countries ever made an offer of friendship such as this. He added Bukele has offered to house dangerous American criminals in jails in El Salvador, including those with U.S. citizenship and legal residency. And news from the Philippine Foreign Service Post, the Philippine Consulate General in Hong Kong held its maiden Centro Rizal Art Studio painting session focusing on the iconic flora and fauna in the Philippines and China. The whole-day workshop took place at the Consulate Centro Rizal. The Consulate and Centro Rizal Hong Kong aim to upskill overseas Filipino worker or OFW artist in Hong Kong with the art of wildlife painting through the tutelage of its lead instructor, Miss Bing Famoso, and her co-instructor, Miss Mylene Quito. Famoso is a wildlife visual artist and founder of the Philippine Botanical Art Society and the Philippine Fauna Art Society, whose works are included in the collection of the National Museum of Natural History in Manila. Meanwhile, Quito is a contemporary visual artist whose works are found in prominent private collections in the Philippines. The two established artists were able to train 7 overseas Filipino worker artists in the art of painting two main symbols of biodiversity in the Philippines and China, namely the Philippine eagle, also known as the monkey-eating eagle, and the giant panda. And that concludes today's edition of World News in 5. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, this has been Steph, Vicente. Good day and stay safe, everyone.
World News in 5.
Right now.
News and developments making headlines around the world in 5 minutes. World News in 5. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.